Back to another Chart Nerd TA update. I'm going to be diving into Vechain this evening. Now, right here, I think Vechain's one of those coins. I think it's a little bit lackluster at the moment. It's lagging behind. But potentially, okay, I wouldn't sleep on this giant. Okay, potentially right now, you could see that, we're at these levels of support, these foundational levels of support. And if this holds, okay, and we manage to start getting through these EMAs here, potentially what you've done is broken out of this fallen wedge. And right now, you're looking to retrace back up to this level of resistance once more for a third point of contact. Okay, now why we're looking for that, okay, because you can see from here, back here, okay, Vechain formed up in this pattern, okay, you lost support, you came down to a technical target. Now, these are our local lows, okay, these are the lows we don't want to lose, the lows that we put in June. At this point, you started to coil up, okay, you had this lovely ascending level of support, okay, you was climbing up and you broke out. Now, you've met this technical target, and from this technical target, okay, from the breakout of this, you could say some sort of inverse head and shoulders here, but the technical target would have been from there to there, and you can see that when you broke out, okay, you ran into your technical target, and that's how we've got to basically where we are in a quick explanation of things. Now, at this point, okay, you started to retrace, okay, you came down to this level of support, you met resistance, you come back for support, you met resistance, but here you can see you've broken out of this falling channel, okay, this falling wedge, you've run into the 55, got rejected, come back to the wedge previous resistance, turn that to support, and are now look like holding it. Okay, so from the point of support where you've back tested the wedge, you can see that you're getting this ascending level, and you've got this horizontal level of support. So right now you're basically coiling up like this. Okay, you're looking for a break, I believe right now. Okay, and just to make that a bit clearer, okay, you've got this level of resistance above us right now, okay, which sits right here. So this is our current, let me get that back where that was. So this is our current level of resistance right now. Okay, and basically this is our low. From the retest of this resistance of the falling wedge, you've come back to that for support. Right now you're coiling up. Okay, so if you start to get this coil up like this, where you're holding support and you're basically ascending to this trend line, and you break this resistance point, for me, your next target is to come up to resistance points above and retracing to this high here. So it's all about holding right now this ascending level of support. If we can stay within this, okay, and coil up here, you're looking for the break. If you see the break of a price of 0.02431, okay, and Vechain starts to climb up here, get the breakout, hold that as support, then for me, you're in a long. Okay, you're looking to retrace back up to these levels of resistance, previous resistance. Okay, and your technical target would be from that point to this point here, and if you did break out, as you can see, you'd be retracing basically back up to previous support and looking to turn that into resistance as well. So it's a bit of an iffy one at the moment. It's hanging on by a knife edge. It was like Cardano. Okay, Cardano had this foundational structure for a while, and eventually it lost the support. If you start to see Vechain lose the support and lose this low that it put in on the 19th of June, for me that's a very bad sign. Okay, in the near short term, that's a very, very, very bad sign. Okay, you should be losing that low. That's your structure. If you was to do something like this, come down and lose that low now and turn it to resistance, okay, then for me, it's just you created a big reversal wave basically, and this isn't something where you're going to start to work your way back up to this resistance level. But right now, okay, we are holding support, and potentially, again, another pattern that I'm looking at here is this sort of Adam and Eve bottom where you've got this low, you had this recovery, okay, quite a nice sharp recovery, and right now you're sort of you're adhering to some sort of curve, okay, and if you do get this curve and you do come up and meet this level of resistance, this is something called an Adam and Eve bottom, okay, and if you do meet this level of resistance and start to come up and break that, by golly gosh, okay, that's just basically confirming that your low's in, okay, you've been in this range, okay, for a good few months, okay, May, June, July, August, half a year to 3/4 of a year, just basically between this range bound, okay, and you're looking to coil up here, and if you do break above this resistance point, okay, this is the ultimate resistance. If you start to see Vechain tackle 0.03364, in my eyes, you're looking for that long signal, and your lows are in basically, okay, because the data would be telling us, okay, you've had this multiple month resistance, you've formed this pattern, okay, you've come up, you've broke it, and you're holding it as support. We're long, okay, basically the bottom's in, you're starting to retrace back up to the upside basically. But again, nothing that I say is financial advice, guys. This is just a quick update. I'm sorry if I am rushing through things. My computer's actually in my daughter's room. We've got quite a small house, and she's in the next room, the room next door with my missus. And I'm trying to get these videos out late for you before she goes to bed. So luckily it's the school holidays, and I can keep her up a little bit later. But yeah, so main point for me here is, okay, foundational support. If we do start to come down, get rejected by these EMAs, okay, and lose this low, okay, and lose this wick low in June, for me, extremely negative, okay, and you're looking to roll over, and this is just a fake out, and right now you're starting the reversal wave, okay, if you lose that support. But ultimately, the bullish scenario of things here, I'm looking for this, as I said, this Adam and Eve bottom, okay, and if you do start to come up and break through this ultimate resistance above us, okay, that's your go signal. But right now, we are a little bit lackluster, we're lagging behind, but we have broken out and back tested that falling wedge I had back in there, okay, and this was our retest point. Right now, you've got the ascending horizontal support, horizontal resistance here, ascending support. If you start to hold that ascending support and you break out, then you're looking to go long and further upside for continuation. Okay, if you meet this as resistance and fail to hold support, okay, you can see you're basically caught between a range here at the moment, okay, at these lows. If you lose support, go short. It's simple, okay, and look to retrace to these June 19 lows. If you come up and break resistance, go long, okay, because you're literally range bound here. Okay, so that's a quick update for me today, guys. I'm sorry if I have rushed through things, as I've said. I haven't done a Vechain update for a while, but things aren't looking too bad. You're looking to come down and break out of this falling wedge. You're holding it as support, holding this ascending level of support, looking for the breakout. Okay, so do keep those targets I had in previously in the charts. And for now, guys, that's all from me. Take care. Until next time, from Chart Nerd TA. Peace out. Have a great evening.